Welcome to Cine Veritas, your go-to channel for movie explanations. Today, we're exploring Too Handsome to Handle. Join us as we uncover the hidden details and exciting plot twists that make this adventure a must-watch. Let's dive in. Many generations of the Moss family have been attractive. They earn a lot of money because others admire their beauty. Okus is the oldest son, an internet influencer. He is a love guru who helps men while they're crushes and has millions of followers due to his attractiveness. Pakar, their father, dated over 1,200 girls before meeting their mother. Due to her masculine features and mustache, the mother is also handsome. Finally, Kulin, the youngest and most gorgeous son, is the protagonist. The family has adjusted to living as attractive people, except for Kulin, who struggles to live properly. He often wishes he was moderately beautiful so he could go out without being hounded by women every time. Girls go berserk, pass out, yank their hair, and have nosebleeds when they see his handsome face. Poor Kulin. Therefore, he has never had a real relationship with a girl. Homeschooled till now, he avoids public interaction. Kulin alone has his fish for company. He plays cards and talks to it often. In worry, his family watches him through a camera. They try to help him have a regular teenage life. Okus often sends him photos of girls seeking to hook him up. However, Kulin says his ideal girl dislikes him. He prefers his personality and interests over his face. Perhaps Kulin wants to date his fish. After failing to get Kulin to go out, the family takes it further. They'll pretend to be broke to make him go to school. When Kulin wakes up to drink water one night, his parents pretend to worry about money. They loudly vow that they will only eat scrambled eggs for breakfast until they can afford Kulin's homeschooling. He regrets bothering his folks. Next morning, he says he'll go to school for the semester. The family is thrilled until he says he'll only attend an all-boys school. They would have preferred him to chat to girls, but they'll take it one step at a time. Kulin starts school a few days later. Kulin keeps his helmet on as Okus drops him off on his bike. He'll wear it all day to disguise his handsomeness. His strategy fails when the helmet draws too much attention. Sidi and his minions call Kulin out as he sits peacefully in the last seat. The teacher is also astonished to see a helmeted student enter the classroom. She encourages him to remove it immediately. Although reluctant, Kulin must comply. Dramatically, he removes the helmet to show his face. Plan failed miserably. Teacher is put into ambulance in next scene. Kulin's beauty made her nosebleed and hyperventilate. The other pupils tell the principal the new student is too beautiful. A bully trips Kulin as he runs home through the hallway. Bring him to the school's storeroom and present yourselves as Power Rangers. 3 bullies, led by Sidi, the principal's son, are the Tiga Tak. After the cheesy introduction, they approach Kulin for help asking a girl out to prom. This group has been in senior year for 3 years. They won't graduate until Sidi attends the prom with Amanda, BBM's most beautiful girl. Since she only accepts gorgeous men, the gang wants Kulin to propose. Kibbo, an innocent, is sent to guide Kulin. Kibbo has been pranked before and must follow the bully's orders. Kulin then takes Kibbo to the principal's office to report school bullying. Kibbo knows the outcome yet follows Kulin. His son's refusal to graduate bothers the principal. Since Kulin's beauty lets him accompany Amanda to the prom, the principal wants them to obey the bullies. That night, Kulin and Kibbo plan to do the task tomorrow and avoid accountability. The first individual to show Kulin kindness unrelated to his appearance is Kibbo. He's glad he made a friend despite the day's mishap. The next morning, the girls smell boys at BBM. They prohibit ugly boys from school. The school requests Kulin to remove his helmet when they see him. In the finale, Kulin removes the helmet and the females go crazy. Poor Kulin. A few hours later, the news airs. Social internet is full of videos of ladies crying, bleeding, being possessed, and jumping. Kulin is labeled too gorgeous to handle. Amanda, the hottest BBM student and model, hears the news and falls for Kulin. This is the first man who equals her beauty and rank. She quickly aims to impress him. Girls assemble in front of the mass residence when the news spreads. The family began charging for house tours. Kulin sees his family on TV while hiding in the streets. He feels betrayed and manipulated by his people. He refuses to come home when they call and is even worse when tourists kill his pet fish. He is hiding on a roof from the maniacs following him in the streets. A female appears behind him and asks if he's jumping from the roof. She doesn't bleed from her nose or faint when Kulin sees her, shocking him. The girl walks away without speaking. Almost speechless, Kulin is nervous. The experience brightens his day. Later, he phones Kibo, who picks him up and invites him home. He and his grandma invite Kulin to remain as long as he wishes. Kibo is amazed when he enters his room and sees two rare valuable playing cards. They discover they share various interests, including playing card collection. They search the all-girls school the next day for the girl from yesterday. While there, they meet Amanda and deliver her CD's proposal files. Amanda pretends not to notice Kulin's beauty, but her nose bleeds after he leaves. Kulin sees his crush on the stairs, but the other girls forbid him from seeing her. For several days, Kibo and Kulin do everything together and become great friends. Kibo brings Kulin to futsal one afternoon, where he often sees his crush Riri. Following the match, Kulin sees the roof girl working at a local shop. He's fixated on her. Riri is introduced to him by Kibo then. Kulin learns she's Kibo's crush, as he mentioned previously. They look close, which makes Kulin jealous. He has trouble sleeping that night because the feeling is fresh and confusing. After remembering Okus is a love guru, he arranges a rendezvous. The next morning, Okus cries with joy as they meet. He eagerly awaited this day to advise his brother on girls. Kulin forgives his family for selling him to his admirers because he would never have met Riri otherwise. Okus lists things Kulin should do to impress his crush while the brothers shop for food. Kulin accepts Okus's advice and realizes he doesn't know Riri like Kibo, but he won't give up on his first love. Amanda delivers her birthday invitation to Kulin at the boys' school one afternoon. She also gifts him a phone. Kibo, Kulin, and Riri sang karaoke later that day. Finally, Riri and Kulin sing. Kulin wants to duet with Riri, but Riri only wants Kibo. He realizes she likes Kibo too. The news makes him jealous. He bluntly asks her whether she has a crush on him when Kibo is away. Riri initially denies it, but Kulin's falsehood about Kibo loving Amanda makes her face drop. Her expression confirms his suspicions. Kulin contacts Amanda to ask for a favor after returning home. She gladly follows his orders. The next day, several celebrate her birthday at the venue. Amanda greets Kulin and Kibo. Kibo appears more interesting than Kulin, oddly. She takes him aside for confidential conversations. Meanwhile, Riri arrives at the party and witnesses Amanda kissing Kibo. Disheartened, she runs outdoors. Kulin takes advantage of her fragility to proclaim his love. Riri praises him but says she never considered him more than a buddy. After betraying his best buddy, Kulin receives nothing. The bullies are jealous and angry when they see Amanda kissing Kibo. Kulin watches from nearby, too terrified to intervene as they beat Kibo. He returns home and treats Kibo's wounds with his granny. Only after watching him moan in anguish does Kulin realize his tremendous error. The next day, Kibo offers Kulin a legendary card from his collection that he had wanted for years. Kulin admits his past mistakes, feeling guilty. Betrayal shocks and hurts Kibo. He says he would have left Riri if Kulin liked her. Words just hurt Kulin more. Finally, Kibo orders him out of the house fast. Kulin leaves, knowing he's wrong. A month later, he returns home. His family is thrilled, but Kulin is not. He stays alone in his room and doesn't talk. Above all, he misses his best friend. The two occasionally cross paths but never speak. Kulin's mother worries about him at home. She presents him with his immortal pet fish one night. She also offers to homeschool him again if he wants. The family will do anything for his happiness. Her comments move Kulin, who understands he has people who support him. This drives him to reconcile with Kibo. The next morning, he runs to Riri and tells her everything. He apologizes to Kibo. Kibo initially rejects him, but when asked about Riri, he describes his love. Kulin proves Riri listened to him on the phone the whole time. So he mends their friendship and becomes their friend again. A few days later, they all attend prom. Kulin dates Amanda, Kibo Riri. CD, what happened to that bully? Who cares? As expected, Kulin and Amanda became prom king and queen. Kulin hears a female say he's slightly handsome and is immediately pulled to her, starting a new relationship. Subscribe for more videos like this, enable notifications, and like to support the channel. Thanks for watching.